Well, good morning. It's 7 in the morning. I think we're starting to find the doldrums. The wind is slowing down. Sails are starting to flap. We got about 5 knots of wind, not a lot. So yeah, from here on the annoying coming days will start to pass this area. Also, the first time I've seen these bigger clouds. They're more like cumulus clouds with sharp edges at the top. So we'll see how much energy, rain, or even thunder they can bring. Let's hope for the best. Well, we're starting to see some cloud activity that needs some attention. You can see these darker clouds, you can see the rain that's coming from it. And there's also more wind coming now. So yeah, today and probably the coming days there will be looking at clouds and yeah, seeing which ones develop into more powerful clouds that can provide wind, rain and maybe thunder. Well, and there it is. The first rain we had in a long time. I think it rained on like the first or second day a little bit, but yeah, now we seem to have some more rain that's coming our way. Well, it's definitely raining now, but that's nice. Gets all the salt and the sand off the boat. So it was time for a little shower. As long as there's not a lot of wind in those clouds, I'm all okay. In the rain, the wind completely died down. I think it's blowing like 2 knots right now. So yeah, we're kind of drifting around, waiting till this cloud moves over, and yeah, we should be able to go sailing again with a clean boat. Well, as you can hear, we are motoring, and as you can see, the sea is completely flat. Those clouds took away the winds. I see some wrinkles though in the distance again, so I hope it's coming back soon. It would be nice to stop motoring and start sailing again, but yeah. For now, there's like 1 or 2 knots of actual wind. We found some wind again, so that's nice. Engine is off and we're sailing. Well, being almost on the equator with rain and sun, it makes it very humid and warm. So the only place is to be here in the shade with a little fan running. But we need more fans on the boat once we get to Brazil. Way more. Well, it's time for the second tropical rain today, and there will probably be more in the coming days. The cumulus clouds just keep on developing, and yeah, well, the energy has to go somewhere. It's gonna be in rain coming down. Well, the sun is almost setting, so it's end of the day, and yeah, it was a pretty good day. Like, it was reasonable for this area. I think we made quite some okay miles in between the rainstorms. When there's a big rainstorm, like when a big cloud moves over, it kind of kills all the wind for a while, and we move around, turn around, the course changes until the wind kind of picks up again. But yeah, I think we did pretty well today. Because the sails are, well, constantly flapping a little bit, I just rigged like one of my docking lines, so that's a more stretchy line, and it also has this, well, rubber damper on there. Just to try it out, because like every time the Genoa fails, it kind of makes a hard hit on that block there, which isn't too good. This makes it a lot softer because there's a lot more stretch in the system this way. So yeah, I'm testing this out. And also here there's like a little line between those two to keep this one away from the Genoa sheets so it doesn't chafe on each other. But yeah, we got a sunset over there. And we still got many big clouds starting up everywhere. So yeah, this won't be the end, and there will be more. But for now, it has been a good day. Also a nice thing is I haven't really seen that much of the sargassum seaweed anymore, and it's not fouling up the hydrovane anymore, so that's also good to know. I googled it and it seems to be that the big patch is more up north towards the Caribbean. So yeah, we shouldn't really have that much of it anymore, which also means we can start to go fishing because the fridge is getting a little bit more empty. So there's some space for a big fish. So yeah, maybe in the coming days we'll throw out a hook and see if we get lucky. This is where I've been spending most of the day, inside, out of the sun. Got a nice fan blowing here. And yeah, here we can see like every time a big cloud passes we make this weird loop because the wind changes, and here as well the wind changes, and here we had another one. And now we're making good speed again and progress. And I've been mostly reading the book from Robin John Knoxton, the first guy to sail solo non-stop around the world during the Golden Globe race from 1969. Yeah, that's an interesting read. That's a different time. No GPS, like no electronics, nothing there. You don't even know if it's possible. Like, people did sail around the world back then, but the longest trips people did a stop in Australia or in Asia to fix their boat again. But yeah, this is hardcore. No weather predictions, anything like that. Just like a barometer, looking at the clouds and knowing what kind of the normal winds are during that time. Yeah, and then going into the roaring 40s all the way around the world non-stop, constantly fixing his boat. It's only a 32-foot wooden sailboat because he didn't have any money to buy another boat. He didn't get any sponsors, so he just went with the boat that he had, loaded it up to the brim because it took, well, he was planning for it to take about a year, so you need a year's worth of supplies and stuff to fix the boat. And yeah, crazy. One of the fun facts is he actually took 2,000 cigarettes with him, 120 beers, and a case of brandy and a case of scotch. Because he was planning like, well, then at least have like about half a bottle of liquor and about 2 or 3 beers a week to keep the spirits up. And he was regularly like drinking during, well, of course, during the sailing and during the trip, which is crazy to me. I think in modern times that's completely crazy, but back in the days, drinking and smoking were still healthy and part of a normal life and a normal day. So that's what he did.
If you like this video, please subscribe and follow along. I will try to upload a new one every day for as long as the crossing takes. Enjoy!